Try and play your football, get beaten 4-0, so be it. Then go there, sit behind the ball, try and defend as much as you can and get beaten 1-0. I really don't know, and I'd be interested to see what Leo Franco said to his players, because I get the feeling they've come here to enjoy it.
Ball through, Sergio Roberto trying to pull it back. Axel Werner quickly off his line. I was thinking perhaps if you're a player and the coach tells you to go out there and be adventurous and enjoy it, and on the coach home you can say we've lost, but I missed this chance and we had that opportunity. It's got to be better than sitting back saying, well, we have one shot on target all games, we were so defensive.
But to play devil's advocate, maybe you say, look, we've got to the camp now, we've only conceded once, you know, I don't know.
Maybe as Dembele tries to add a third for Barca, clipping the top of the crossbar, the French international from the corner taken short by Barca. Another hole found by the home side in the well-manned Huesca defence.
Nearly a stunner. We've seen him do this or try this before. Ousmane Dembele. He's got such a good left foot. He's got such a good right foot on him. He really is two-footed. He's a left-footed player, but he's scored and assisted just as much with his right foot. Such a talented young footballer. And the good thing for a neutral here is that Messi, Dembele, Suarez, they've got time, Coutinho, they've got time and space on the ball. We're going to see moments of magic like that time and time again, because Huesca are letting Barca play.
No, they certainly are. They're coming forward once more. Sergio Roberto, 1-2 with Luis Suarez.
Moments of magic like that time and time again, because Huesca are letting Barca play.
No, they certainly are. They're coming forward once more. Sergio Roberto, 1-2 with Luis Suarez, just overplayed, but Barca number 20 recovers. Rakitic into Messi. Oh, he turns away so easily from longer and then slides a glorious ball through. That was the definition of a defence splitting pass, if ever there was one. But I've got to say, Huesca did keep their eye on it, and they prevented Jordi Alba from completing what would have been a glorious move from Barca, throwing on the far side to the hosts. Dembele once again coming short. Rakitic in the centre of the field. Cucho Hernandez came across to close him down. Finds Sergio Roberto back into Rakitic. Passing, moving it around, waiting for the pressure from Huesca and then releasing the ball into space. Luisinho, who's had a very mixed opening half an hour to this game. Celebrating the early goal. Beaten by Messi for the second. Huesca trying to clear it out wide. Moy Gomez had tucked himself in on defensive duties though. Gerard Piqué to Sergio Roberto. Suarez back to Messi. Messi trying to rid himself of the attentions of Damian Musto, his compatriot. Jordi Alba has 3 in the area. The offside flag raised, however, to reveal perhaps in what was a very crowded area that Alba had just stepped in front of the Huesca back line. Let's have a look at it here. I've got to say, great awareness from Echaito. He saw his teammates move up, and you'll see him take a couple of steps out. We're going to see the goal from Messi.
Look at this. You can see this perfectly. 1, 2, 3 players diagonally. He takes them all out of the game. The third of the 3 tries to come across and cut out the shot, and he doesn't get there in time. Because they were all expecting Leo Messi to go onto his left foot, but because he reads the game quicker and he's ahead of absolutely everybody on the pitch, he saw that happening. He realised that they'd all gone left. He realised that it was going to be too congested. So he went right. It sounds so simple and it looks so simple, but it's not so simple.
This is good build-up play from Huesca. There's a ball out wide right. This is the same side from where the goal came, and another cross, but this time on Titi. It falls to the edge of the area. And the shot coming in from Melero had the sting taken out of it and just curled up into the arms of Ter Stegen. But I've got to say, the build-up play from Huesca once again was encouraging. And they're all back. Once again, the 8 who are set up in those 2 lines of 4. Luis Suarez goes to ground and gives his teammates a chance to pull up alongside for Barca.
Lucas, we just saw an effort from Gonzalo Melero. He's the only player in this starting 11 who spent more than 2 seasons at Huesca, and he's only spent 3 seasons there. He's wearing the captain's armband. He's obviously the man in this 11 who knows the club better than anyone else. Had a season where they stayed in Segunda, then is now in the top flight. Former Real Madrid youth teamer. Came up through the youth ranks at Real Madrid before moving on. But it's incredible. He's one of 5 players that were at Huesca last season, but he's the only one that's in his 3rd campaign.
And certainly they brought in 9 players on loan, Huesca, which I've got to say looks like good business, because if you're a newcomer to the league, unsure of whether you'll play a second game, you don't want to sign everybody up to 1st division contracts and then go down.
Absolutely right. It's the perfect business plan. It's the only business plan, unless you have a team of 2nd division players who continue to earn 2nd division wages, which is not going to get you anywhere.
No, most certainly 5 of those, in fact 6 of those loanees, if we look all the way back to Axel Werner in the starting 11 today. But before we analyse who Huesca borrowed over the summer, there is the small matter of what could well be a Lionel Messi free kick here. Words